Good day, everybody. This is Jerry Shelsta and Sean Entin with 5 Minutes with Shawnee. Good evening, Mr. Sean. How are you, sir?
I'm fantastic, Mr. Shelsta. Jerry, listen, I want to say thank you so much for just being a friend of mine for the last couple of years now. You're a great inspiration, a great hero of mine, and I've gotten the pleasure to know you as a father, a community member, and just a friend. You know, as you've been managing and directing the Strike Out Stroke Foundation and the United Stroke Alliance, and I've had the pleasure of throwing out the first pitch for the Oakland A's, the California Angels, because of you. But what's most interesting about who you are, Jerry, is you've dedicated your life to actual stroke warriors and people who've suffered brain injuries, and you've given back so much of your life back to these foundations. And that just touches my heart, being a stroke survivor myself. And I just want to thank you so much for hosting this with me, and hopefully we'll continue to do this. And most important too is what people you don't realize, Jerry was diagnosed with cancer, stage 4 lymphoma, and he's beating it. The warrior inside of him, just to recover from that, has been like he climbed Mount Everest and came back from it. The guy should be dead, but he's choosing to live on
Thank
and
you.
and really give his heart and soul back to the foundations. Now working with me, and he's become a dear friend. He's like I said, he's a family man. He's a husband, a father of I think of 4, a grandfather of 6. And that to me touches my heart, because this guy just gives, and gives. And now he's choosing to go on this journey with us with 5 Minutes with Shawnee, and then actually be the co-host with me and really just give back and just Jerry, thank you so much for just being here with us. It means a lot.
Certainly, it's my pleasure, Sean. And we met about 2.5 years ago at a Strikeout Stroke event and became close friends. And now we've become business partners. And it's an exciting world we've got ahead of us. And we hope we can make a big difference with all kinds of recovery warriors out there with what we're going to be doing. So proceed, Sean. Where would you like to go next?
Now, hey Jerry, I know that you've been doing you've been working with stroke for quite some time. How many people have you touched or come in contact with the organizations the last couple of years?
That's a great question. Thanks, Sean. I've been the director of Strikeout Stroke for the past 3 years, and with Major League Baseball, Minor League Baseball, and some other sporting events, we've communicated the symptoms of stroke, which is the fast message. Some of you might know that. It's face, arms, speech, and time. And that's been our focus with this messaging. And in that time, we've reached over 3,200,000 people live with that message. It's a lot of people. And
3 million people you've touched. And how many lives have you saved? Because listen, I didn't have the fast message. I wasn't lucky enough to have that. I went through a massive stroke where, as you maybe you can explain that, Jerry, to people. What is the timing like, and what happens?
well, the thing, only 20% of Americans can even name one stroke symptom. And that's a pretty sad thing, because time is of the essence. You've got a 3.5-hour window to respond once the symptoms appear or present themselves. So you've got a 3.5-hour window in order to get optimal treatment for a blood clot in your brain. 85% of strokes are blood clots. So people have got to move fast. You've got to recognize it in your family member, coworker, or even in yourself in order to get to the hospital. And you've got to call 911. Don't drive yourself. There's a protocol they hit when they know it's a stroke, that from the time the EMTs arrive to work with that patient, they're dealing with stroke right away. The emergency will be ready for those people when they get there, and you'll go right into a stroke protocol, and the stroke team will be waiting for you when you arrive.
Wow. And just so you guys know, the protocol is not that difficult. It's usually just one declotting shot. One shot can save you from being, I'd say, paralyzed or not paralyzed, or having severe brain damage. Because what happens is the clot will travel up to the brain, as what Kevin Sorgo and I shared a little while ago with his stroke, and many other stroke survivors or warriors. The clot will go into the brain, preventing blood and oxygen from circulating in the brain, which causes brain damage. Millions of brain cells are then killed, or going to, dead or going to dormancy. And then you have to deal with the repercussions of not having it. So it's 3.5 hours. You get one shot. You don't even feel it. And you know nothing. You're back to normal within seconds. And Jerry spread that word for 3 million people in the course of 3 years. That's why I've chosen to have him on with me, because we're really here to make a difference. And this is a community we plan to have on multiple people, many people, warriors, all calibers, brain injury, stroke, that we want to hear your story. So please, how can they find us, Jerry? You said Sean Entin, Y, SeanEntinY @gmail.com. Email us. I want to hear your comments, and we want you on the show. We're only starting this. This is a tidal wave of what's about to come, but this show is really about all of us building a community for people who are going through, or loved ones who are going through a stroke or brain injury. How do we help them recover? How do we help them to move to improve? And how do we get them out of their why and into, what's next? And Jerry's going to be here with me, and we're going to devote our time, our hours. We're not getting paid. We're here to help you guys, live to be extraordinary again, because nobody wants to be average. We want to be extraordinary, and we're here to give back. And please tune in to 5 Minutes with Shawnee. We're committed to going daily every day until, we're going to keep going until someone else will take over our jobs, hopefully. And please share this with your family and friends. And everyone, we all know this is a community, and this is just really, and you can also find us at SeanEntin.com, that Jerry will be posting. And we're going to have some amazing people on this show in the next couple of weeks to come. And so everyone, thank you for tuning in. It's been a wonderful time. You'll be seeing Jerry again. He is a wonderful man, a philanthropist, a businessman, and just a great man in the community. And Jerry, thank you for co-hosting this with us.
Thank you, Sean. All the best to everybody.
Thanks, buddy. Okay. Bye, everybody.